All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Central Valley Business. It's centralvalleytalk.com. We're seen around the world, and we're so glad you are joining us on the internet today. And my first show back from Japan. I just spent 9 days in Japan, Tokyo. You ever been there?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I make trips every week.
I don't know. You're an artiste. You might have been there. This is Linda Lloyd Pitts, my first guest today. She's an artist, a painter, has a space down at Chris Sorenson Studio. We're going to see some of your artwork in just a minute. Linda, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to have fun today, aren't we?
Are we? I sure hope so.
We were having some fun before we went on. So tell me about, were you always an artist, or did this come later in life?
I've always been an artist.
Artiste?
As far back as I can remember. And
when did you pick it up?
Huh?
Were you a teenager when you picked it up, or
No,
even younger
I was
than
about
that?
5.
5.
And then I went through my whole life drawing, and the steps, learning the different steps. And when I got to be 60, I decided I'd had enough of rules, and I was going to break every rule in art. And I did. And that's what I have.
Yeah, we're going to get some pictures of those. Oh, there, we're going to pop them up in just a second here. But yeah, rule breaking is good, I think. You got to throw the rules out the window every once in a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Pop those up, Billy. Show everybody the kind of work that Linda does. Now, how would you describe these works of art?
Well, one depicts the lady with her arms apart, depicts a feeling of joy from recovering from a long illness. And the second one is just one that came out of that one in the middle.
That'll be coming up next.
Yeah. The first one is a really complex painting. I had to color the back by itself, and I got it. A woman had gave me a photog. You know what I mean. Okay, that's just something I dreamed.
Here, it's going to be coming up here in just a second. Ooh. Is that a landscape? What is that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
It's abstract, though.
Abstract.
Contemporary. And it's just, I like trees. There's another one. You can't make that out, can you?
Well, yeah. I can see a whole lot of things in there, but...
Oh, good. Tell me about them.
I think I see a bear. I see some trees. I see a night scene. I see... this one?
Oh, that's spread out.
Red trees.
Yeah. That's
That's just a little part of that picture, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I like your work.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you ever keep it yourself, or do you always sell it?
We
You must
keep
have some
of them.
favorites you've kept, yeah.
Just 2.
Just 2?
Mm-hmm.
Two of your favorites, yeah.
Yeah.
So you were telling me about the Sorenson Studio, which, for anybody who does art hop, Chris Sorenson Studio is amazing. He has opened up a huge space, and I'm guessing there are hundreds of artists that have their own little cubicles in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go into the main gallery, and there's an art show, usually. Almost.
And there's Chris riding around on his bicycle,
There,
too.
and his little go-kart.
And he's 90-something years old. He's amazing.
Tomorrow.
Wow.
And so you go through the main hall, and there's a hallway that leads in the back. There's sculptures all around here, and there's work sitting out, and then there's a narrow hall, and there's booths. And mine is the second or third one.
Is there a directory when you go in? Or do you have to just explore till you find who you're looking for?
Well, I think you could ask Kirby or Chris, and they'd take you through it, I think. I don't know. I tried to take somebody through it one day, and it took a couple hours. So.
Yeah. Now, do you actually work there, or do you work at your house?
No,
where do
I
you,
work
where
at
do you
my
paint?
studio.
Your studio. Okay. Which is at your home?
No, it's about 5 miles out from my home.
Ah.
No,
Why there? Is it serene? Is it quiet? Is it peaceful?
Why there? First, this old lady came up to me and said, "Do you want a studio?"
And you said, yes, I'll take it.
I said, "No, I don't want a studio." Yeah. And, it's quiet there. It's isolated. I can concentrate, really concentrate. And these pictures are not big splashes. A lot of detail in them, too. But I get it by pouring paint.
Pouring paint? What do you explain that?
Okay.
I don't know what pouring paint means.
It means exactly. See that blue?
Mm-hmm.
That paint was poured on over green.
So you didn't use a brush. You actually poured it on there.
I did use a brush later on in the trees.
Later on, okay.
In the trees.
But it started out being just poured onto the canvas. Mm-hmm. Huh. Did they teach you to do that, or did you come up with that yourself?
I decided that I had enough of rules.
You just spilled some paint one day and said,
No,
this works.
I thought, what can I do to break all the rules? And I did, and I love it.
Rain painting. Rain painting.
Oh, rain painting.
Rain painting. That must be
Yeah.
like splattering, right?
No.
No?
It's in the rain.
It's in the. Oh, you paint in the rain?
Yeah. I take the, oh, this is crazy. I take the, the canvas outside. It's raining. I love rain.
I do too.
You're under the trees. You feel the little things falling. You've got rain all around you. And so you put your canvas down and you put some paint on it. And the raindrops fall and they create a pattern. Can't be duplicated. And they fall. I don't use a hose or anything because of velocity. It gives them a white look. And so
Is this water-based paint or oil-based paint or
not oil.
not oil?
But every other medium you can think of goes in there.
I would think it would just streak in the rain. No.
No, I can't carry it in the back door if you'll answer the screen door for me.
You could show us one. Well, that sounds unique. All right. Now, you have something you're involved in called the Oncology Project.
Yes.
Kind of explain what that is.
And that is a project to help people who have been through the journey of cancer and have come out with a feeling of joy. So
I survived, right?
Mm-hmm. And so I invite each one to my home at separate times and interview them to get the feel for exactly what they said. And then it goes up in the oncologies. Oh, they make their own.
Make their own painting?
I just supervise.
So they do it at your studio? Mm-hmm. Okay.
No, I do it at my home. That one's at my home.
That one's at your home? Okay.
Yeah, and they put on there what they learned and what got them through cancer.
What if they're not painters?
They don't have to be on there.
You're there. You guide them. Okay. So they each make a painting, and then what happens?
Then they go up in the Oncology Center. I don't have the address for that.
Oh, they're actually displayed at the Oncology Center.
They are displayed there, but they're having it out in, I want to say Shih Tzu Garden, but that's not right, out in Woodward.
Shenzhen.
Thank you.
Shih Tzu is a dog.
I have two Shih Tzus.
Well, don't paint them. Shenzhen Garden at Woodward Park, which is a beautiful setting.
Yeah, it's supposed to go out there. I think it started with that.
You need to go to Tokyo.
Oh, yeah, I
do.
do, honey.
Konnichiwa.
So it's out there, yeah. A lot of my paintings have a kind of an Oriental look to them.
They do, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I think
like it.
I was Oriental in my first life.
Okay, so if folks are interested in your artwork, how can they find out more?
Call me at
Call you.
227-0070.
Are you online also?
I am on Facebook, and I'm trying to think of a personal page, my web page, but I can't quite get to it unless somebody writes me and asks, and then I can send it to them.
So email, is that how you'd prefer folks to reach you, or just the phone number?
Phone number first, then email.
Okay. All right. And you'll be at the next Art Hop, I'm sure.
Oh, I will.
First Thursday of every month, right?
Yes.
At the Chris Sorenson Studios
Yes.
on right where Van Ness Avenue starts downtown.
22223.
22223?
2223. 2223. I had it
2223.
right the first time.
That's the
And
address
it's
on Van Ness.
Yeah, you go all the way down to.
To where the big sign is, Welcome to Fresno.
Why did you let me go through that?
Because it was fun.
Yeah, but no, you're not supposed to do that to me.
Oh, Linda. Thank you for coming in today and sharing your artwork.
Thank you so
Nice
much for
meeting you.
inviting me.
Japan. Book her a trip to Japan, okay? Wouldn't you love to go? You'll have a blast.
Thank you.
Sayonara. And we'll be back with more on Central Valley Talk.